Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract, Insecurity, set in Berlin and supplied to us today by JosephsBatman. So moving on to our briefing, the client is a little claustrophobic and wants you to get rid of the extra guards and his annoying co-worker. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to have a silenced pistol stored up in the staff entrance area. We'll be bringing with us a Seeker 1 in a briefcase and a lockpick.
Just you?
So right from the start and off the bat, all 5 of our targets are required to be eliminated whilst disguised as club security. And what it doesn't tell you is that 2 of those targets need to be eliminated in Agent Green's club security outfit, or it will not count. So we're going to go and get Agent Green's club security outfit, because for some reason, even though it's identical to all of the other club security guys, it doesn't count if you don't use his outfit. So we're going to go into the staff entrance area, collect up our silenced pistol, make our way up onto the roof. We're going to launch our now empty briefcase ahead of us to move the guard from the bottom of the stairs. Then we can make our way up the stairs around onto the lower roof. We're going to grab the spray can before making our way onto the upper roof, and our first target sitting in a chair here. So we're going to render him unconscious with the spray can. We're going to hide him around the corner by a dumpster, and then we're going to wait for Agent Green to come along. So Agent Green patrols on top of this roof. He moves up and down the full length of the roof. He's currently at the far end, and he will be heading down this way, as you can see very shortly. Now unfortunately he does stop along the way a number of times, especially once he gets within range of us. He will radio in to his handler. I've actually been waiting so long I got impatient, and I moved before he got past, and he almost saw me. We're just going to play a game of keep away while he investigates, and once he goes back to his usual routine, we can then use the spray can to render him unconscious. There we go. We're going to take his outfit, lovely jubbly, and then we can go and deal with our first target. So we're just going to give this gentleman a quick neck massage. There we go, and target 1 has been dealt with. We're now going to make our way down and back into the club for our second target, who is in the cloakroom area. So we're going to descend to the lower roof, drop down off the roof, duck in through the window into the cloakroom. At the back of the room we will find a coin. There is our target, currently engaged in a conversation with the young lady, and when that conversation has played out, our target will leave the room for a few moments. He should be going any second now. When he does, we're going to throw our coin over to the corner of the room where the Namaste poster is, and we can then deal with the young lady, his colleague, appropriately. So he is now leaving the room. We're just going to throw our coin over by the closet there. That will get the young lady's attention, and when she goes in to investigate, we can very quickly, because we only have moments to do this, we're going to pounce on her, render her unconscious, and get her in the closet provided. Our target is already on his way back, so we're just going to make our way around all of the cloaks, close the door that it closed on its own, and then eliminate our target with a simple bullet. So that's our 2 targets that we have to use Agent Green's outfit for. So we're going to change into the club staff outfit, and we're going to make our way back round to the staff entrance area where we collected our silent pistol. And our next target is located in the room beyond this one, and they also need to be taken care of with a club security outfit, but not Agent Green's outfit, as again it will not count. So we're going to lockpick our way into the next room there, which is the reception. We're going to throw the fire extinguisher from the back of the room against the wall, and hopefully that will attract the attention of our target. Unfortunately, it's brought in his colleague, which kind of works for us either way. So we're going to render him unconscious. We'll take his outfit, as his outfit will count. So will our targets, but this guy came along first of all. So once we've got him safely stored up in the closet provided, we're just going to rinse and repeat the same procedure. Open the door, throw the fire extinguisher against the wall, and this time round the only person coming to investigate will be our target, after he radios in to HQ first of all, as he is a good boy. So once he comes in to investigate, we're just going to close the door behind him, drop a bullet into him, and we are 3 targets down. And I'm wondering, should I leave him there? No, we will use the closet provided, as we have one. So 2 more targets to go, and our final 2 targets, one is located just out in the club area at the end of this corridor. That's him just down at the end there, and our final target located downstairs. So we're just going to get rid of the club crew member here very quickly with a thump on the head with our briefcase. We're going to drop him over the balcony here. It's not a very long fall, it will not eliminate him, but it will put him out of eye line. We're then going to retrieve our briefcase and throw it in the corner where the pallet truck is located. That will be close enough to get our target's attention and far enough that nobody else will notice him missing. So when he comes around to investigate, we're just going to drop him with a simple bullet, and we can leave him crumpled up in the corner there. Next up, we're going to make our way along the rest of the corridor here. Now be aware of Agent Davenport, who's currently just coming out of the toilets behind us. He could be anywhere in this area. And we're going to head down the stairs now to the lowest level, and our final target, who is located down there. So once we get all the way down to the bottom, we're going to make our way in to the DJ booth area. We're going to climb up on top of the DJ booth, and we're going to make our way up onto the air conditioning, and along here we can make our way into the security room, and we can deal with the surveillance system. So we're just going to make our way all the way along past the security room into the boiler room, and then right here we're going to stop and we're going to wait for our target. Now, like I said, you can take care of the security system from here as well, although I don't think I really need to bother this time round. We're waiting for our target, who is the guard patrolling along with Agent Montgomery. And Agent Montgomery will come into the security room and stop briefly, giving us a chance to shoot our target with the Seeker 1. So we're just going to wait for Agent Montgomery to vacate the area. Be aware that Agent Chamberlain will also be around in the area somewhere as well. Both will be enforcers. So our target will get sick and he will go into the bathroom in the security office, and all we have to do is, once Agent Montgomery has left, is join him in the cubicle and give him a nice refreshing cold drink. So with our final target taken care of, I'm just going to quickly use instinct because I can see that Agent Chamberlain has arrived. I knew he was nearby. So we're just going to have to give him a nice wide berth as we make good our escape, and we avoid going straight down the outer corridor, as that is a trespassing zone. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.